Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Energy Forecast for June 15th, 2022. I'm Arlene Grace, an intuitive energy coach, master numerologist, and channel. So, uh, as many of you know, I haven't been online for quite some time. I've actually been moving through what I call this beautiful body transition, this great reset that many may label as COVID. So I've been moving through this for probably about 10 days, and it's been a profound and extraordinary experience. Because it's really invited me back into myself and understanding at a deeper level my value. And so in that, there will be shifts. There's going to be shifts in how I am experiencing my business, how I am experiencing my relationships, in how I'm showing up here. I know that I won't be showing up here daily as I have been. And it's simply because there's this expansion, something is changing, and I'm not yet clear on what that looks like. And that's okay. I'll allow that to come through when it comes through. And that's what this great reset is. It's this invitation to come in and to really discover you, right? And so through this journey, through these last 10 days, a week, I've been moving through this experience of the 3D. And I say the 3D meaning the material, my relationships with my children, their father, relationship with my business, relationship with my body, right? As I've been moving through this. And in that, there was this beautiful opportunity to see where I had been not acting on behalf of my value. I was actually still in the personality. And so when I say 3D, it's being in the personality, it's being in the drama, it's being in the, oh, I should be doing this, or I have to do this. And this is the right thing to do because ... including my relationships with everyone. And today is this energy of the 2 of diamonds and the 9, which is really about our contractual agreements, our contractual relationships, where I give this so that I can have that, right? I was coming online on social media every single day as a transaction, right? Though I love what I do, though I love showing up, though I love channeling, all of those things, at the end of the day, at the core of it, there was a transaction that was happening. I would put out a message and everyone would watch and they would experience me or experience it, and they would have insights and they would have these opportunities to expand, to learn, to do these things, still transactional. And in this navigation of my relationships, I had been, moving through this sleeping with the enemy, right? And if you've been watching me for some time, I've expressed this. Many of the people in my life, many of my past lovers, my past relationships have been that kind of an energy of sleeping with the enemy, where it's been very narcissistic relationships, where they've been these beautiful mirrors for me to see where I had not discovered my own power, where I had not discovered my own voice, where I had been giving in order to get. And at the core of it, it was this fear of being alone. And in this fear of being alone, I unconsciously would rather do or be somewhere where I didn't want to be, that was not of value to me, in order to have these little snippets, these little pieces. And in this 3D, it was full of drama. It was full of pain. It was full of my choosing to suffer through this experience. And so through this, the last week, I discovered that really and truly it hadn't changed, this relationship, this dynamic. It was still that I was tolerating someone in my life because they were my children's father. And that the only reason why I would tolerate this person in my life is because of that. But in that tolerating, it meant that I was actually sacrificing myself in experiencing things that were not valuable for me, that I would experience drama, though I wasn't feeling it, that I would experience pain, though I wasn't feeling the pain of it, that I was experiencing this mirror that was not that. It was not a mirror of who I was. But I was willing to tolerate it because I didn't want to hurt my daughters. I didn't want to hear the judgment. I didn't want to hear all of these things. There were these stories with that. And so in this, it was running through my mind. Oh, you tolerate this because, but look at what this is causing you. Do you actually see the value of you? Are you willing to decide that this actually isn't a mirror of you? And are you willing to just choose, what do you want? And what I want is to call in relationships that actually affirm my value. And this is not that. And so in that, there was a completion. I actually don't have to tolerate you. Not you, but I don't have to tolerate that. I don't have to tolerate that behavior. I can actually just complete it. And that in doing that, I'm actually empowering my children to decide what is best for them. That in doing that, I'm actually modeling choosing me first, valuing me first. I'm choosing relationships that are life affirming, that are loving, that are kind, that there actually doesn't have to be a transaction. And in doing this, I create a safe space for those around me. And so today, with this energy, you get to, well, your invitation is to take a look at your relationships that are transactional, knowing that every relationship is transactional, and paying attention to your own behaviors, paying attention to your own relating with others. Are you relating with others to commiserate in your own pain? Are you connecting with others so that you can speak to the negative things that are happening in your life? Are you allowing yourself to get pulled into negativity? Because it can be so sneaky. It is one of the things that I noticed, that every time someone would come and lovingly ask me if I was okay, or lovingly give me some advice, or want to give me something, or any of those things, beautiful, yes. But any moment that I decided to go in with that, oh, actually, yeah, I'm feeling tired, and oh man, this cough, I would experience more of it. Once I agreed with their judgment, I experienced more of it. And so what are your agreements? Because the agreements make it so. And so noticing in your own relationships where you may be judging, where you may be comparing, where you may be commiserating in your own complaints, where you may be doing something in order to achieve something else in return, where you may not necessarily be acting on behalf of your own value. Are you truly sleeping with the enemy? Because as a lens, as a higher schematic of all of this, It is control. In all of this, it's control. I'm controlling my experience by commiserating with my pain to keep myself small, to not see or act on behalf and take responsibility for my own value, for not choosing to live for me, for not creating the life I want to have. In that relationship, I was maintaining that I was a healer. I wanted to heal the relationship. I wanted to heal my children. I wanted to heal the family because that's the right thing to do. Fuck that. I am a creator. And so I create my experiences and I choose the ones I want. And so are you willing to choose the experiences that you want to have by letting go of those that do not serve? Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate all of you. Yeah, things will be changing. Not sure what that looks like. And I appreciate you all being with me in this. And I know that it's going to be fun. And I know that we're going to play with cards and things like that. But I know that it also won't be every single day. And so just shuffling to see what energy will support us today as we discover what it is that we truly want to experience in our relationships with money, our relationships with others, our relationships with our business, with our clients, as we deepen our sense of value for ourselves and act on behalf of it. What energy would help us? What is the key to our mastery today? This is my partner. 5 of Diamonds. Are you willing to change your own values? Are you willing to, the 5 of Diamonds loves, they are to change and they are to up-level their value, not only within themselves, but in everything that they do. They are willing to change. They are willing to decide what it is that they want so that they can actually experience it. Are you willing to see what is happening in your life today, to notice how you are in or relating in your relationships to all things, to your money, to your home, to your family, to your lover, to your ex, and decide to value yourself first and allow for whatever needs to drop away to simply drop away. What does it feel like to value yourself? What does that feel like in your body? Are you willing to act on behalf of that today? Because by the end of the week, we're moving into a different energy. We're moving into the mind. And so are you willing to start to act on behalf of that so that you can start to shift the perception in the mind that begins to match your actions, so that you begin to receive the epiphanies and the ideas and the awarenesses? Today, let go of what no longer serves you. Or just decide it. Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share, and I will be happy to respond. Thank you so much for being with me. Sending you all so much love. I will talk to you soon. See you in the spaces. Bye for now.